That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Menancia Guard. So, in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
Hello.
Huh.
Huh?
Kisara.
Right.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
Hi, Hoodle!
Rising Falcon!
Are your arms even natural? Into the shadows!
Demon Fang!
Get a word!
Still!
Far enough! This'll come in handy.
Demon Fang!
Healing I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara!
Rising Falcon! Now
I'm out! I'm all stuffed up!
watch this!
Annihilate!
Demon Fang! Eat this!
Flame of fury!
Here I come!
Anything in armor
Demon
is
Fang!
First aid!
I owe you one! I can carve through armor! Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back.
Raging
I'll trip it up.
Demon Fang! Try this!
Searing flame!
Explosive
Reload!
ray!
The close one! I'm only getting started! Raging storm!
Ribbon!
Burning strike!
Demon Fang!
Watch it! Where are you going? Blood flight!
Eat this!
Will this help?
It does it! I'm ready! Not a chance! Demon Fang!
Supernova! Raging cascade! That's
Demon Fang!
Lightning! Lightning attack! I'm out!
You're mine! Demon Fang! Try this!
Lightning!
Explosive ring!
Radiant shine!
All mine!
Strike!
Eat this! Anything in armor is all mine!
Roger that!
Armor won't save now! I'm in the groove! Resonate with the earth! Elusive deity! Begin! Burn in hell! Oh, now you take it!
This one's mine!
Does it hurt?
Elusive deity!
Not on my watch!
You require a hand.
Better if you don't sit up.
You're mine!
This debt shall not be forgotten.
Tornado Drive! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! No further! Blow away! Rising Wyvern! Elusive deity! Tornado Drive! Come on, you picked the wrong fight! Can you take it? Rising Wyvern! Heal! Tectonic Punch! Dragon! Can't end here!
I couldn't make it in time.
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
I'll bring you back from death to
Elusive
this.
deity! Tornado Drive! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Attack time!
Radiant Light! Here, let me help.
Benediction light.
First aid!
Heal!
I'll bring you back from death to this.
Elusive
Such
demon
unadulterated fury.
Here, let me help. First
You
aid!
get carried away! In your face! Elusive!
It's trying to take us out.
I will go twice!
This one's mine! Radiant here!
It's in your hands now.
You'll pay for that!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Searing Flame! Reload!
Rising
I'll bring you
Wyvern!
back from death. I'll bring you back from death to this.
Here I come!
I can't heal you forever. Wait! Light up the dark!
Thanks!
Rising meteor! I'm all soaked up!
Look shot! Dragon Shell! Lightning thrust! Are you okay? You're not looking too good yourself. I'll survive! You guys heal up! Southern Wind! Anything in armor is all mine!
Here goes!
Now you see what I can... Now I'm in the
Don't mind
groove.
if I do!
Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Ready to go! One more!
Rising Wyvern!
Radiant Light! Better
Rising Wyvern! Stay away from my friend! So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that'd be silly. Ignite!
That's gonna smart.
There! And again! Dance in the
That
wind!
move. Please
Here
now.
comes the big one!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Seal it.
More for the top Gemini off! Magic is there! Cyclone!
Here I come!
Fire attack! Force in this cloud! Ready! Sharpness!
Blow away!
Hear me!
Rising Wyvern!
Burning! Lightning condenser! Here's the thunder flame! Lightning condenser!
Double Demon Fang!
Seal! Blah blah blah!
Dragon Shell!
Fire's attack! Coherent flame!
Armor won't save you! Falling behind. Looks like this one's mine! Like hell it
This
is!
one's mine!
Crumble! Watch it!
Here! Let me help! Better! First aid!
Dragon Shell!
Air thrust!
Here I
Not
come!
evil!
It's on!
Freeze Lancer! Close one! Magic is there!
Demon
Radiant light!
Demon
Here! More coming from... I'm all set there! Fire's attack! Work in this place! Sharpness!
First strike! Lightning thrust!
And here! Close one! Right back at ya! Here comes the lightning condenser! Thunder blade! Lightning condenser! They're not playing around! Back into the fray!
Someone's gonna attack!
Magic is there! Watch out! Arc
Not
field!
today!
I'll be saving this one! Here I go! Don't mind if I do!
Dragon Roll now!
Magic is there! This one's mine!
Now you see what I can do!
Got it! Now's our chance! Julian, astral energy, full throttle!
Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down. Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zoogle.
An invisible Zoogle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
What was Kelzelik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion!
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Good.
Really now.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well?
Right.
Excuse me! Well... Really?
Good.
What the? Seriously?
All right.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see.
Oh? Yeah. Yeah. Why?
What?
Yeah. Got it. Great. I hate that woman.
She was a handful, wasn't she?
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Of course that's why you like her. Well... Yeah. I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion for books.
That can't be. No.
Oh, wow!
Hey!
Uh-huh.
Oh?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
That's no ordinary stray there.
We'd best stay out of its way for now.
Oh, man. I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Annihilation! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover!
Here I come! Aim for the weak spot!
Denied!
Elusive deity! Okay,
You're mine! I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Demon, prepare to be seen! Soda! No further!
Tiger Blade!
Here I come! Elusive deity! Demon Fang! Tornado drive!
Ready!
Elusive deity! Burn!
Appreciate the help.
I can carve through walls! Elusive deity!
Don't mind if I do!
Can you take it?
This one's mine!
Take this!
Healing
Elusive
Tiger
deity!
Blade! All right.
There!
Now, where was I? And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Elusive deity! No, not ever! Take this! Double demon fang!
Let the marksman handle this.
Your helping me has become a pattern.
For the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Will this help?
Elusive deity!
On guard. Clear it up.
Is this it?
Forgive me. This is my fault.
I'm only getting started! I'll bring you
Tiger
back
Blade.
from death's abyss!
Heal!
Down.
Being
You're
interrupted.
on.
Take this! I owe you one.
You're mine!
One more. Tiger Blade.
Can you take it? Demon fang! Tornado drive! Soda!
Here's a healing arc!
Rising Falcon!
Crescent move.
I'll thank you.
Aladdin!
Deity! Benediction. Prepare to be sealed.
Radiant Spear!
Going in! Demon fang!
Tiger Blade.
Started!
This can't get out of this!
Annihilation!
Look sharp.
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Here I come! It's over!
Regeneration.
Regenerate! Ignite!
Tiger Blade.
Here I come!
Nothing gets
It's
in
over!
the way.
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Elusive deity! You're mine!
It's weakened!
Tiger Blade.
This ain't you! Elusive deity!
Where are you going?
Double demon fang!
Now you see what I can do!
Elusive deity!
Tiger blade!
Tornado drive!
Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Shock! Dragon storm! Radiant light!
Tiger
Blade!
blade!
Regenerate!
Appreciate the help. Much
Radiant
obliged.
pierce!
Demon fang!
Renins and Denons have unique ways of...
Tell me that help.
Try harder! No!
Going in.
Take this!
Take this.
I'm in your debt.
Tiger blade.
Pierce evil!
I owe you
I'll
one
think
back.
you! Try this!
Take this. Make it rain.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Resonate with the
Flaming
earth.
meteor! How's this?
Stalagmite!
Radiant pierce! I'm out of
Tiger blade!
blade!
I'll think you!
Let's give nothing.
Watch this now.
Flame!
Sense incredible power.
Here I come!
Flaming meteor! Annihilation! Hear me!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Wits about you, people. Their arts were interrupted.
Demon fang! Elusive deity! Explosive ring!
Tiger blade! Never miss!
I'm
Here I
impressed.
come!
One more.
Eat dirt!
Here, let me help. On guard!
And more than enough burn out! Demon fang! Try this!
Gemini Aqua!
Explosive ring!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
I'm out! First aid!
Resonate with the earth!
Not in your dreams! Tiger blade!
Escape!
Another incantation ruined.
Dragon War!
First aid!
Tornado drive!
Shadows! Tiger blade! Mega ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Amazing.
Try harder!
Tiger
My
ready to
turn.
go! And again! Searing
Resonate with the
fire!
earth!
Reload!
Take this! Demon fang! This one's all mine!
Tiger blade!
Dragon
Pierce
Swarm!
evil! Freeze laser!
There!
You have to hold on.
Let the marksman handle this. This one's mine!
Enough!
Mega ray!
You're mine!
Gemini
It's
Aqua!
over!
Radiant pierce!
Resonate with the earth!
In a bind?
By the
Resonate
power
with
of
the
water!
earth! Stalagmite!
Into the shadows! Not in your dreams! Dance in the wind! Flame of fury! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Light escalator! Malevolent! Earthquake! Waterfall! Freeze lancer!
The tactics are working great!
Full speed ahead!
Hey, wait for law!
The enemy is going all out!
Resonate with the earth!
Far enough.
I'm all stocked up! Dance in the wind!
Resonate with the earth!
Here I go!
Stalagmite, smash you!
It's over! Hear me! Flame of
Resonate
fire!
with the earth!
I can't feel anything!
Damn it! If only I'd been more
Freeze
careful.
lancer!
Resonate with the
Let's
earth!
put you out of your misery.
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Sighted!
Prepare
It's
to be
over!
sealed!
I never miss!
Stalagmite! Take this! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
It's over!
Resonate with
There!
the earth!
One more!
Stalagmite! This one's all mine! Resonate with the
It's
earth!
over!
Stalagmite!
It's over!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Mega ray! Here I go! You're mine! Searing
Resonate with the earth!
I will!
Stalagmite!
Flare tornado!
It looks like we made a mad.
Resonate with the
I
earth!
let my guard down.
Stalagmite!
I couldn't make it in time.
There! Go! It's over!
Resonate with the earth!
It's
Stalagmite!
over!
your
Think
hands
again! Pathetic! One more!
Now you see what I can do!
This one's all mine! Burn!
There's not enough time to heal everyone!
So what do we do? Play dead?
Shut up and be more defensive! Here I go! You're mine! Think again! No defense! There! Got you! Here I go! You're mine! You're open! Into the shadows! I'll end this with my own hands! Searing tempest! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Blow away! Alpha! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Okay.
Seriously?
Well,
What the? I feel like somebody's watching us.
you okay?
Yeah!
Okay.
Huh?
Here we go!
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now. This realm doesn't seem like such a bad...
This should definitely keep you guys full.
That's your 12th serving.
Damn, that's gotta be a record.
Even seeing it for myself, I can hardly believe it. Where is her body storing it all?
Oh, have you guys already had enough? Did you not like what I fixed?
No, it's just...
We're just amazed at how much you can wolf down.
Doesn't it hurt even a little? Aren't you feeling heartburn or something?
Oh, this is nothing. You know what they say? You always have more room for dinner.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say about dessert, actually.
Plus, this is Noki we're talking about. That stuff just sits in your stomach.
I swear I'll never understand you Renans.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training, too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. Night! You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am. Whoa!
Watch it! Hey! Oh?
Huh? No way.
Hey! Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Looks like trouble with a cat.
Together, we got this! My turn! Take this! Demon Fang!
The flashing part's their weak point.
It's almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Armor won't save you!
Twins!
Let's tear him up! I'm just getting started!
I can't feel anything.
Stay away from my friend!
Hurricane! Eagle Fly! Tectonic Dazzle!
This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Resuscitation!
Eat this!
Nothing! I still got control of me!
Double demon fang!
Nice while it lasted.
I dance in the wind!
Mega Sonic Blast! Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! Air drop! Dance in the wind! In here!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Blah, 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 man! Gas blade! Searing flame! Not in your dreams!
Hurricane!
Can't get out of this!
Dance in the wind! Air drop! Laser spear! Pierce evil! Freeze laser! Dance in the wind! Air drop! Here, let me help! Dance in the wind!
To me.
Forward up! Hammy! Laser spear! Pierce evil! Dance in the wind!
Watch this!
You picked the wrong fight!
By the power of water! Dance in the wind! Sleep now. This will come in handy.
Prepare to be seized!
Blah, blah, blah. Magic. Seal. I'll be saving
Everyone
you.
will save you!
Magic is in. In here.
My focus.
Magic is in. Cyclone. Hailing storm.
Hey, that... Do they not teach you to say thank you, Indiana? Not to a Renin, they don't.
I never miss.
It's finished!
Let's do it. I'll heal you all.
This one's all mine!
Not in your dreams. Lightning condemned.
I'm just getting
Healing
started!
field. More for the sun. Radiant tear. Crushing this blade. Field. Let's get you all tucked away. Healing circle.
Thank you. Hey, that... Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Awaken. Mega ray. Sharp edge. Oh. Mega ray. Gemini off.
Eat dirt! First strike!
Dance in the wind. In here. I'll be saving this radiant field. I'm out of ammo.
It's time to the station!
Blah blah blah.
Do you require a hand?
Healing circle. More for the stockpile.
Denied!
To stop you dying?
One more time. Do it. Blah.
Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
I'll heal you all.
Now you see what I can do! This time!
I'm on. Dance in the wind. Sleep now. More for the stockpile. Blah blah blah. Crossblade. Dance in the wind. Air cover the capture.
Rising Wyvern! Eat dirt!
Art sealed! I never miss! Confiscate!
Megasonic thrust! Rising Wyvern! Guardian Field!
Now you're getting serious?
Searing flame! Reload!
Megasonic thrust! Dragon swarm! It's gonna attack me!
Right, watch out!
Elusive deity!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Look sharp!
Freeze laser!
Elusive
I'm
deity!
ready to go!
Double demon blade!
No chance! Look sharp! One more!
Denied!
Flame of fury!
This one's mine! Elusive deity! No further!
Glacial spear!
This one's
Tornado
mine!
Alpha!
Tiger Blade!
Freeze lancer! I can't kill you forever!
This one's mine!
Resonate with the
Here's
earth!
a healing art!
Stalagmite!
Look sharp!
Rising Wyvern! You're
Not
mine!
on my watch!
I'll
Healing
smash
flame
you!
of fury!
Rising Falcon! Lunar Rocket!
Lightning Meteor!
Freeze lancer!
Flaming Thrust! Rising deity!
Glacial spear! Pierce the evil!
Rising Stalagmite! Try this!
Where are you going?
This one's mine!
Deity!
Lightning Meteor! Tiger Blade!
Do you require a hand?
Lightning Meteor!
Rising Falcon! Look sharp! Elusive deity! Can you take it? Tornado Drive! Not today!
I'm impressed.
Ready and raring! No further!
Going in!
Shut up! Can you take it? Rising Falcon!
I'm only getting started!
You!
I didn't think you were
Here
kidding.
goes!
Focus. Time to congratulate me later.
Nothing much I can say to that.
Sword Lane Alpha! Raining
Can you
Slash!
take it? That was bad.
Wits about you, people!
Elusive deity! Rising Falcon!
Can't move! Forgive me. This is my fault.
Elusive deity!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
First strike!
Seal! In here! This one's mine! Focus your attack!
Take this! Oh, now I'm talking!
I'm almost in here! I'll be saving this one!
Elusive
In here!
It's in your
You all
hands now.
tucked away! I'm
Just getting started!
Head lancer! Up and at 'em! Let's
Ready
go!
and ready!
Thunderblade! Annihilate! Lightning condemned!
I can carve through armor!
Sleep now.
This'll come in handy!
Sleep now.
It's over! Get on in there with the others!
Sleep now.
More for the stockpile! Air thrust! One more time! Dance in the wind! Seal! If it's in the sky, Going all out! Law! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
We
barely got a look at the thing. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Okay. We made it here in one piece.
Okay, off we go.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I won't forgive you! I'm only getting started! Annihilation!
You're mine!
Flame of Fury! Burning
Rising Falcon! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane! Do it!
Be
Astral
still!
energy!
Rip its head! I'm just getting started!
Do it! Dance in the wind!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had. Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
What's this thing?
Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Could be useful. There's something in the... I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Talka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. We've got a lively one! This fish is way bigger than I was expecting.
Stars above! That's gotta be a new record.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
I think the animal's back at the Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Hey, that actually came out pretty all right, don't you think?
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving? Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
I've got a really bad feeling about it. The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious?
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance. No further.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
It's over.
Whoa! Hey,
Take this.
sleep now. Let's get you on
Dragon
better way.
form.
Here, Glimmer Flesh.
No further.
I'm out. Lightning condemned. Thunderbolt. I can hear it all.
It's over. Prepare to be seized. Take this. Talon Hurricane. Glimmer Flash.
Radiant Storm. Here goes.
It's time.
Blaze Laser.
Can't get out of this. You're mine.
Dragon Shell. Wind astral energy.
Too fast.
To the wind.
Stand back.
Air thrust.
I'll trip it up. Watch it!
In a bind?
Watch this! You're mine! Tackle!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Falcon!
Watch this! Take this!
First strike! Second! Demon Slayer! No escape! Here I come!
I'm all stocked up!
First strike! Be still!
Kitara frozen!
Hammer!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all.
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course. That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Looks like trouble with capital T.
Together, we've got this!
Your flames and my technique.
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
There's always room for improvement. didn't even break a sweat.
Don't get... I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
This'll make us even more formidable.
More Danon runes here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
But maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
What's this thing?
Bad feeling about this.
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
About tonight's menu.
This one's all law!
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
There.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house? It's gone! I'm even stronger than before.
precision improving. Get lost! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. What's that big tower over there?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Guess I misread the landing. Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Menancia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? Already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Take this.
Enjoy. Annihilation! Stand the wind! First here! Let's get you all out the way!
Who the hell are you?
Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Try harder! My turn!
Here.
First aid!
Armor won't save you!
You're mine!
In the group! Take this!
Here, let me help.
Try harder! My turn!
First aid! Mega ray!
Try harder! My turn!
Confiscated!
Take this.
Try harder! Demon Fang!
Enjoy.
I'll be saving this one! Mega ray!
Demon Fang!
Thunder blade!
Take this!
All day! Annihilation!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all!
It's on!
Got it!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...